right, welcome back to the Blues Heart Biker channel. All right, we got Scott over here today. Yeah, man. Today, me and Scott are going to dig into the Honda project over here. If you guys haven't been watching the channel, if you're new to the channel, welcome here. But if you haven't been watching the channel, a while back, in one of my earliest episodes, I bought this garage find for a couple $100. And it's a Honda CB125S, and it's only got 1,500 miles on it, and it does run. But the problem with it is that nothing works on it. None of the lights work. Nothing on it works. Tail lights, brake light, headlight, nothing works on it. But it will start and it will run. It runs pretty good, you know. And of course, it's only got 1,500 miles on it. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can figure out. Scott's got the trusty multimeter there with the longer leads on it than I've got, and we're going to see if we can't dig into this wiring. And
the leads are longer than the bike.
Yeah, the leads are longer than the bike. See if we can't dig into this wiring and figure this out. See what's wrong with it. All right. So, but before we do, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Hit that like, give me the thumbs up, lets me know you like what I'm doing, and also hit that little bell. That bell's gonna let you know next time I put up some new content, which is every Tuesday and every Saturday at 9:00 a.m. Pacific time. So anyways, we're gonna get started. And one thing I have noticed, let's get the seat already unbolted, so it's ready to come off. I think the one thing I have noticed, I checked that fuse already. That fuse was fine, but there is power going to the ignition switch. So we'll probably pull that gas tank off too. So, all right, well, let's get to work here. Okay, so we found out my battery was dead, and so I just hooked the battery charger up to it. Okay, that'll 11 volts is fine. I think it's a 6-volt battery though. You know what? I think it might be a 6-volt battery. Let's get the handy. It's an old school charger, so yeah, I think it's a 6-volt battery. I am not mistaken. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
6 volts.
Okay. That's why I only had 2 volts, because I don't remember which way it was on with this thing. I think it's off now. Okay, so first thing we should do is take this out. This is the ignition switch. Here, hold that, don't lose it. Okay, pull this ignition switch out so that thing should just screw out of there like that. There we go. Now we got it. Okay, now. Okay, so just to make sure that I'm correct here, let's test the switch, because this is where the first wire from the main wire.
Okay, here's the key right here.
Okay. Now I don't know whether it's
On or off.
Okay. You got it on. You have it on ohm. Put it on volt.
And that's on continuity.
Well, we don't want continuity. We want volt.
Oh, to see if it's getting power?
Yeah, to see if it's getting power. Yeah.
Gotcha. So then this has got to go here. And this has got to go to either here.
And there we're getting 6 volts there. Okay,
sure
how about to the next one? Okay, we're getting 0 probably because the key's off. So right now I know where the key is because you put it right here. Okay. Okay. Figure out
like it's set off.
Which key is it? See what's happening. And we are getting voltage through it, right?
Wait a second.
Okay, 5.
No, that's not any. That's a half a volt. So something happened when you turned it.
Maybe we don't.
Let me double check this again. Oh,
Something's
something's wrong
6.
here.
No,
it's half.
It's half?
Yeah, something stopped working here.
Okay, now let's see what we got.
Here.
Hold that.
Yeah. there. 3.8, 4 on one side.
Yeah.
And
almost 4
on the other. So a little bit of resistance between the two.
Yeah.
And let me double check this. And that's about there.
Yeah.
So it's, yeah, that's working.
Okay, so it's working. Okay. All right, so we do got it to the switch. So the switch goes
to this. This is the outside of the switch.
And that goes to the coil there.
So let's check the coil.
But it gets, but the coil, it works. The motor.
The motor works. Okay.
The motor runs. I'm getting spark to the motor. So what we're going to have to do is figure out what all these wires do.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So
start from the main, which is right there. That's the main, because that's got that main fuse. So, okay, so we know this fuse is good because we're getting power there.
So what else is connected to that?
The only thing is,
so then it comes off of here. The only thing connected to the positive of the battery is these two.
Yeah.
So here's the other one.
And that goes
to this red and white right here. So this is your next one. So this we know is good.
Yeah. So this is our next.
This and that
goes into here
somewhere.
Is it this one?
I don't know.
Wait, that's
this. It's red and white. No, it's this one.
That
here.
one right there. Okay.
So let's see if it's.
So we got power going there. You want to take that apart?
Continuity, because it'd just be easier.
Yeah.
If we could see, shove this in here. Yeah. Okay. So that's going to there. Want to check it for power just for fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. We're getting power to this. Okay.
So now we're getting power to here.
Okay. So now what we're thinking is that we're getting power going up to this rectifier here, and that maybe the stator is bad because maybe the rectifier isn't allowing power to go through to the lights because the stator's not working. Now this rectifier, if that's the case, the motorcycle won't run without power. So what we're going to do is we're going to start this bike and we're going to take the battery out. Now if the stator's working, it'll continue to run. If it isn't working, it's going to die. So there we go. Firing it up here. Yeah, hasn't been running in probably 4 months.
You know, maybe even if you just pull the charger off, it might die.
It's got some charge. See?
The other side.
Well, it don't matter. See, it's got some charge.
Yeah. Okay.
It doesn't take very much to run. It only takes a few volts for it to run.
To the other side.
Too big. Driving at it. Nope. Okay, so that's not it. So the stator is working. Okay. Okay, now this is going to be kind of a bitch to get back because it was a nut in there. I think maybe you can get it to go. And I know it's working because it shocked me.
All right.
Okay, well, that's easy. That's good though, because that stator's a real bastard to change in there. You got to pull every. I mean, probably not too bad on this bike, but on bigger bikes, they're a real bastard to change.
on through this plug for now.
So one thing we could do too is trace these and find out if we're getting continuity through those. Oh, these are unplugged.
Okay, that's working.
Oh, let's turn that gas on.
Oh, there.
Yeah, because
There you go.
no, it goes to the side. Yeah,
Like that?
there. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Got continuity.
Yeah. Okay, so that's getting continuity. Where did you want it? What was unplugged?
Are these unplugged here? Any of those? I thought I felt one of these that was unplugged. There, that one. I don't know whether that would matter though. That's just a tail light.
Well, your taillights don't work, huh?
And correction, quick correction. This isn't a Honda 100. It's a CB125S. I don't even know what my own motorcycle is. It's a 125. That makes a lot of difference. 25 cc's. All right, so we went and got the trusty laptop and got a wiring diagram here, and we have found some crudely spliced wiring here. And we find if we power this wire, we get lights and we get all kinds of stuff. The horn almost works. I mean, it's all, we're not making real good connections, so it doesn't work very loud. The horn doesn't blow loud and the lights aren't super bright, but they are working. So we are getting some continuity here if we get good power here. So for some reason, we're not getting power through this wire right here, this black wire. And that's like a main wire that goes somewhere, so we got to figure out where that goes. And it's completely different than this wiring diagram. I don't know whether this wiring diagram is the same, but it's just enough the same to where it makes sense where all the power is supposed to go. So anyways, let's see if we can get it working here. Let me move the laptop. We're gonna have to trace this wire.
Ooh. Trace these. There's no black wires up here, huh?
I don't see any, but where they got to go somewhere.
They got to go somewhere.
Yeah, let's keep that up for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, move that out of there.
What is this?
That's
Oops,
the turn signal can, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's our black wires right there.
Yeah. I'll just unplug this. Does it matter which side plugs in?
I don't know. I imagine it does.
All right, well, that's not working right now.
Yeah, we'll worry about that later.
Oh, there. Oh, there, okay. So now we can see that these are two.
Those are the two black wires that go into that. You want to take that tape off here too?
Sure.
And then we'll retape it.
Right. I don't have any fingernails.
I think I might have got it. You know, I was watching that Beatles show last night, the last few days, the Beatles. And Paul McCartney was a real nail biter.
Was he?
He's constantly biting his nails.
I break mine, and I have to cut them really short before we do a gig, otherwise they split.
Oh, yeah. I should trim mine more often than I...
Okay, so those black wires sneak out of the side here.
And I wonder if they're not making...
We got to cut that off.
Got to cut that off, yeah.
Luckily, none of this tape has any stick left to it.
I know it. I got some tape so we can tape it back up.
Okay.
We're on the verge of getting it.
I think so.
Well, wiring is basically just a matter of elimination. You figure out where the power's coming from and how the power is distributed and make sure you got continuity through all the wires. And it's not as overwhelming as you think it is until you start getting like into the rectifier and, voltage regulator. And that's not really that hard either if you understand what all that stuff does. But if you don't really understand what it does, it could be kind of overwhelming. But
I once had a Datsun truck, and I had electrical issues unless I put premium gas in them thing.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird. Oh gosh, I've wired up headlights on old cars and old trucks and stuff so many times, and wired in ignitions, and you used to be able to do that. You know, you can't anymore because of all the computer stuff. But you know, shoot, I had a toggle switch. I had an old Ford pickup that had a toggle switch and a push button for a starter. You know, I didn't need a key. I just flip a toggle switch, and you know.
I had put. Oh, one of them goes to that. Well, that makes sense. That turns your. Yeah. Makes your signals blink, and this goes to, here's the other one.
The other one, and it goes
going somewhere over there.
Let's go see where it goes.
See anything poking out?
No, but I hear it.
It's coming up here.
Yeah, it's right here. This goes to this goes to this stop. Is that it?
Is that it? That's
I don't know. I'm moving this back and forth.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, that's it. So that goes to the stop, the brake light. So what we figured out are the headlights and the tail lights and the brake lights.
And so this is the new power then. So there's no power going to any of the lights.
No power going to any of the lights.
Yeah. So lights don't work because
there's no power. That's pretty much the problem.
Did they ever work?
Well, they've never worked since I've had this thing, you know.
Well, I'll tell you what. If if I wanted to make this work in a hurry, I would just run a power wire right here.
Well, I mean, that's,
from here. And that's basically what the schematic says. I would tee off of here, or here, because it's closer. Just branch off of here and run it to there. If those were connected like that, this motorcycle would. This would work.
Mm-hmm. The only thing I worry about, I'll tell you about with all of that.
It doesn't look stock.
No, that doesn't bother me at all. Is cutting this wire. Yeah. Because this wire is going to the coil. Okay, that's the heart of this whole, makes this whole thing run. Right. And if it does something weird, if we get a bad connection or something like that, we're liable to not have a coil.
Well, that's what it does in the diagram, number one.
Yeah.
So you could run it off of, you want it off of the switch. You want it switched. You don't want it on 24/7.
I'd have to.
So we could tee it here. We could tee it here at this plug.
Yeah.
I could cut in here, cut in there, either way, and then do something here. I don't have all the connectors stuff. I almost brought my connectors too.
I think I've got some connectors here. So what we found out is when we put power to here to the opposite end of the tail blinkers, we've got turn signals. In theory, we have turn signals. There. We got turn signals. Okay. We got this one's kind of funky.
No, it's a switch.
Oh, okay, there. This one's still kind of funky.
No, here.
Oh, you don't have that. And we've got turn signals. So then we've got, if we put a hot wire to this, we have got headlight, tail light, brake lights,
and horn.
Okay. And we got brake lights.
But if we put the same power to both of them,
we don't have brake lights. Hit that front brake. Oh yeah, we do. There's the brake light. Okay. It goes off for a second, then it comes back on.
So does the tail light when we do that. Front headlight does it too.
The front headlight does it too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but we don't.
I think it's just taking too much power.
Maybe so. Could be. That could be.
Running in the generator.
Yeah. So that's what we got to do. We got to separate those power sources. So basically, I wonder how we're going to do that. No, I don't know. Because they were all connected together here.
And that's why everything was funky.
And that's why everything was making everything.
But there was no power going to it.
And there was no power going to it. So when we put power to it, when they were all connected, everything was crazy. And they were all connected by one wire. Somebody had done that on their own. So all of these wires, okay, well. Let's figure it out. There is a headlight though. Look at that, huh? That's pretty cool. All right, well, we're gonna have to part 2 this one. We have got to get some connectors. What we've figured out here, and we still don't have it completely figured out, but what we're thinking here is we're gonna have to make a connection from here, from the
switched power.
From the switched power over to these wires.
All of these
wires. And all of these wires are the main wires that go to the lights and they go to the horn. And what's happening is, like we had showed earlier, let's demonstrate this again.
All right.
So what's happening is, now we don't know why this is, so if anybody's got an idea of why, let us know. But for some reason, this is still happening, and we're going to show you again, because maybe it'll just start working. I don't know. You never know.
Wait, good.
When we put power to them all, okay, we've got tail lights, we got headlights, and then when we turn on the turn signals, well, we don't have turn signals back here now.
Wait.
No, we don't have turn signals back here.
How about that side?
Nope. Nope,
Okay.
we don't have turn signals back here.
Okay, wait.
Okay, so things are going crazy now.
It's just these wires. Let me do this again. Oh, that's why.
Oh, okay. There.
I'm not putting the horn in right now.
Yeah, we don't need to put that in there. Okay, so we still don't have turn signals, though.
Wait.
Nope. 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 All we've got is the front.
Working on the front.
The taillights are working in the front? Okay, well, we got some grounding issues here with these things. There we go. There we go. These things have got some grounding issues. So this side's working.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, but as you see, these things want to activate the headlight and tail light as well.
Push pull.
And then it's push pull. Well, that would be though. It would be like that because when this comes on, it's robbing power. But it seems like it's robbing power.
It's not that this is turning everything off.
Right. Right, because when these get bright, this one goes dim.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Same thing up here.
And the same thing up here. But as you see,
this one's not doing it as bad.
it's not doing it as bad. I wonder. So we're wondering if maybe the motor needs to be running because these things aren't going to be on when the motor's not running. And maybe, I don't know. Who knows? You know, maybe that'll smooth things out. And then if you just hook this up to the other side of this.
Just to that side?
Just to this side. We got turn signals.
No headlights.
No headlight. So
on the other side.
And the turn signals work, as you can see, but they're not bleeding through. Of course they're not because we're not.
Lights are wrong.
But anyways, the turn signals are working. So we've got to get some connectors and a few things to try to just at least hook this back up the way it should be hooked up. It was kind of a Frankenstein thing. They had all these wires soldered onto one wire. I don't think Honda would have done it that way. But we're going to look at the diagram a little bit more and figure it out another day. And but it's going to work. It's going to work, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. How's the Harley running?
Mine?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Well, there we go. Making a little progress on the Honda. Yeah. You know, there's get all those lights fixed. This thing, I can ride it, you know. Flat tire, but I can change the tube on that real quick. Do that on another episode. So basically, we found out why we don't have lights, and we just need to do a few things to get lights. And wiring is basically just figuring out where your power source is coming from and how it's distributed, and making sure that the power is getting to the wires they need to be getting to, and it's going to the place that it needs to go. So basically each one of these is kind of like a vein, you know, like your blood vein, and you got to have continuity. So if you don't have continuity from one end to the other, then you've got a problem, and then you're not going to get power from one end to the other. So you've got to figure out where it's getting. Usually your power is going to get distributed from one or two wires. Basically it's all coming from the battery, so it's going to go from the battery to, in this case, it goes to the to that rectifier. It goes to the switch, the on and off switch, and it goes to the coil, and then from there it's supposed to split off. Actually from here it's supposed to split off before it goes to the coil. It's supposed to split off to all of this eventually, ultimately. So that's what we're looking at. We've got it under control. Well, all right, that's it. Thanks a lot for watching on this 28th day of No Shave November. Pretty soon I'm going to have to get rid of some of this. I don't know what extent of it I'm going to lose, but I don't think I'm going to grow another full beard. Thanks for watching, and if you like what you see, give me that thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscribe button. Also hit that little bell. That little bell's going to let you know when I upload new content, which is every Tuesday and Saturday at 9 a.m. Pacific time. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. I really appreciate it, and channel's growing, so thank you everybody that's subscribed and everybody who participates by liking the videos and commenting. Yeah, comment often. I answer every single comment, and I love to talk to people, and I love to meet new people, so thanks a lot. And if you want to do sticker trade, my address is going to be in the description below, as well as my Instagram handle on Instagram, which is Blues Heart Biker. All right, thanks a lot, everybody. Check out the 4 squares in each corner. Those are 4 of my previous videos. Watch those, share them with your friends, and have a good time. All right, thanks. Don't let no one get you down, and have a good time always, and be cool to each other, and just that's it. Thanks. I appreciate you watching. All right, we'll see you next time.